So there's two new cultures in Fire and Ash, the third film. We have what we call the Wind Traders, and they're nomadic. We don't spend as much time with them as we do with the Ash people, the Manquan. And the Manquan are a group of Na'vi that are quite down-twisted.
Did James Cameron just reveal to us the name of the Ash Clan? Avatar Theory here, hope you're doing well and having a fantastic day. And currently D23 is happening in Brazil, and earlier today they had a short presentation for Avatar Fire and Ash where James Cameron himself appeared via a live stream talking about the movie, and we were also given 5 new concept arts, this time in high quality, provided via the official Avatar Twitter handle. Now the video of James Cameron talking was recorded by the YouTube channel Laughing Place, which I will leave a link to in the description below. All of my sources is always linked in the description and the pinned comment below, and I highly recommend you watch the 14-minute video yourself, because James Cameron basically confirmed to us the name of the Ash Clan. Now the 5 concept images I will break down separately in different videos, as I want to focus on what James Cameron basically spoke about in this 14-minute video. Now firstly and most importantly, like I said, he mentioned that the Ash Clan is called the Manquan. Now if that name does sound familiar to you, it is because the Manquan clan has been mentioned before in one of the comic books, Avatar The Next Shadow. I believe it was either issue 3 or 4, I'm not entirely sure, but it was mentioned in the series Avatar The Next Shadow. We don't really know much about the Manquan, but James Cameron does say that they are a group of Na'vi that's down twisted. Those were his exact words.
The Manquan. And the Manquan are a group of Na'vi that are quite down-twisted. They've taken what's good about the Na'vi and they've kind of twisted it into a very dark view of the world.
Essentially, they are a group which has gotten a very twisted and dark view of the world. Their world was destroyed by volcanic eruptions, hence the name Ash Clan, and as a result, over many years, they've learned to hate everybody else. James Cameron also speaks about the Wind Traders, the nomadic Na'vi clan, who travel around the world following shipping routes, doing it in an airborne way, hence the floating jellyfish images which we've seen before. Now Cameron also said that we won't spend as much time with the Wind Traders as we will with the Ash people or the Manquan, so I'm really curious how they're going to expand these different clans throughout the movie. As for the rest of the video, Cameron basically confirmed that Avatar Fire and Ash is currently in the exciting post-production phase, which he refers to as a Christmas morning feeling, emphasizing the thrill of seeing each visual effects enhanced shot come to life. Now we know the movie has been in post-production, this has been mentioned before, but he does talk a little bit about his hands-on experience using a virtual camera to make the shots and how he works closely with his visual effects team who deliver the shots daily. He mentions that this phase is where every detail in the performance of actors like Sam Worthington, Sigourney Weaver, and Zoe Saldana transforms into realistic portrayals of the Na'vi. He then talks about how he dives into the profound partnership he builds with his actors. He gives them extensive character notes, but allows them freedom to bring personal elements into the characters, describing it as a moment when the actor's heart and soul reacts through the character. This process is about balancing his vision with their unique take, allowing the Na'vi to feel more layered and authentic. Going on what I spoke about in the beginning of this video, he then reveals details about the 2 new clans. Firstly, the Wind Traders, nomadic groups that traverse Pandora following trade routes, and the Ash People, or Manquan, a much darker clan. He paints the Ash People as the embodiment of trauma, hardship, and anger marked by volcanic destruction. They essentially have a twisted view of the Na'vi's usual harmonious connection to the world, revealing a more cynical, hostile attitude that adds complexity to the Na'vi's universe. Through them, Cameron seeks to explore the darker side of ourselves, showing the contrast between unity and division within the Na'vi. Cameron eloquently contrasts the symbolism of water and fire within the Avatar world. While water represents healing and life support, fire embodies chaos, violence, and destruction. This thematic opposition underpins the narrative arc of Avatar Fire and Ash, reflecting the tension between peaceful coexistence and disruptive conflict. The Ash people symbolizes these fiery qualities, whereas the Water Clan represents resilience and harmony. Cameron makes it clear that Avatar 3's conflict aren't a simple good versus evil dichotomy. The Na'vi are shown grappling with internal divisions as well as ongoing threats from humans. The film emphasizes that there are good humans who support Pandora's preservation, challenging the notion that all humans are antagonistic. Simultaneously, there are Na'vi who lose touch with their traditional values, creating a more intricate web of allegiances and rivalries that Cameron hopes will resonate with audiences. Cameron also spoke about the Brazilian indigenous cultures, mentioning the importance of cultural preservation. He talks about time spent with indigenous people in Brazil and how this inspired the Na'vi's connection to their world. In closing of that video, he talks a bit about his curiosity on science, history, and the natural world, and also speaking to the Brazilian fans directly. As mentioned, the video is roughly 14 minutes long and gives us actually a bit more information on Avatar Fire and Ash than I expected, but looking at the 5 concept images, surely more information can be discovered by looking at them in detail. Of course, more information from D23 Brazil could be revealed, and I will certainly keep you guys updated if we receive more information. But what do you think about the detail on the nomadic wind traders as well as the Ash people, or what we now know is probably the Monk1 clan? Let me know in the comments below, and for more Avatar content, have a look at the rest of my channel. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.